Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting a demon. Helpless, defeated, holding on to something I've needed. I'm looking for a reason, finding all you're wanting a demon. And you took it all away from me. And you took it all away.
Welcome in everyone, Aurora Drago here. I hope you're all doing well, or you guys were ready before I was fighting with the game. I will try and sort out the screen in a minute, and thank you, Nova, for gifting a sub to Benji, you adorable bean. It's much appreciated. Once it gives me control of my mouse again. Here we go. Yes, no, it's all appreciated all the way around. At least you've done your bills first. Make sure you got enough for yourself. And we'll start a new game on LA Noire. Go around being a detective dragon. Yeah, Nova is. I'm gonna have to give him a title.
Who is Armstrong?
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on
Sorry, I can't
traffic.
skip most of
The
this
hot
stuff.
sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan
So this is a bit of an
We're all
older
about you,
game.
Phelps. You go
by
easy on me
Rockstar.
and let me earn the odd citation,
But it's
and
not
maybe
too
we'll
bad.
get along.
I've enjoyed it.
I'm here to learn, detective.
Played it a while
He's an
ago back on the
intense one,
console.
isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed
It's
to mean?
not a nice thing to say about a fellow
Stick with me,
detective.
kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Yeah, Phelps, do as you're told.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license
There's plenty of
plates.
proof there, Nova.
Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps. This guy was willing to write his own mother after I sweated him.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Race. I didn't do anything.
They really
Captain
pushed you
Industry.
through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Parker for Green.
There's a whole VOD that's going to be after this with proof, Nova.
I gotta have it.
Plus additional proof once I get a
I
chance.
guarantee he walks. Buddy, drop
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See if I can get this to work.
Finally gets a glove on Mattio's ribs, and that leads to trouble for both fighters.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit
So,
to handle,
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together, don't we?
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anything. Can you do that for me?
And the ref says that's all.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college in Stanford.
They got my
2
road.
years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Bell.
Jesus, Cole!
No, but yeah, just letting you know that stuff wasn't
Grew up
working
in San
right.
Francisco. My father was in shipping.
It's
Went to college
not a
in
problem.
Stanford.
Can't tell from
2 years
streamers then.
ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat.
all units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
I'm not responding to dispatch, they can handle it. Sounds like a someone else problem.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight.
God, these old
You
cars are
single-handedly killed
They
40
need to come
Japs
back.
on this hill in Oakland.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Thank you for the socks, Nova. You didn't have to do that. It's much appreciated.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
You
There's
really
blood
didn't
all
need
over the
to, but thank
interior.
you.
Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Of course he's the restless type.
Nice day
Equally
for
done
it.
the murder.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
How's the world looking?
Has no one looked in the trunk of the car?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker say it's contaminated soil. My guess? Big lump of shit.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Yeah, well, it's an easy way to repaint your car. Interior.
Maybe. No.
How's life
Look at that lovely paint job.
The victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Like how he says it looks like he lost a lot of blood. I was like, well, possibly. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, you get the first badge, well, first 50 subscribers, I believe it is, gets the first badge. I give you guys a shout out, but apparently I haven't set that up.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Damn, Nova. If they got that much blood in their time in the months, they'd need to go see a doctor. Because that's not a terrifying face.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married.
Yeah, that chick's
Sounds
gonna
like
eat
an
my
average
soul.
guy. What was he doing out here?"
Hope it wasn't you, Nova. No, that's valid. I'll take the blame for
Get
that
back here,
one.
Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep searching.
Hey, I think I see a box.
It's a pipe.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I know you're joking, Nova. Thank you for the bits.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better
Because I
take a
don't
look.
have any titties.
And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Look out, Wraith, they're taking your first place for bits.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this
Yeah,
thing.
not sure why I would have reset unless it's a... Oh, there you go. Nova knows more than what we do.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
Thank you, Nova.
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
I'm assuming it'd be like a month from when I do it. Not actual month, because American.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to
Yeah,
hold
pretty
you
much,
down
Benji.
while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car.
I'm sure he didn't take
You know
anything.
anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full
Oh yeah, a
of
lot of the
blood.
faces in this game end up being creepy.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact
Well, I
your
got 3
employer
out of
if we
4
need anything
correct.
more from you.
It's not bad.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Yay! Just need to speed run the last 30 minutes. Get home quicker. But I hope everyone's doing good. Enjoying their day or evening, morning in Nova's case.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
I thought it might have been morning, just wasn't too sure. Good news! God damn it, James Mac.
Let's turn, shall we, during this brief intermission to an interesting situation. You wake up in the morning feeling
Writing instructions up?
deficiency of iron. Iron you need for healthy blood and bone.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out. Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make
Yeah, that's
Black
pretty
drive
cool,
somewhere
Nova.
lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously,
Good old
someone
VR
got a
chat
little
bringing
heavy-handed.
people together.
It's the wrong way around.
How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car. Got something there, Phelps.
Doesn't add up.
Any Central unit of 415, possible mental case. At 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You read about the guy
No.
on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
He's on a rail crossing.
oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If
It's a kidnapping. Why leave the victim's
Nova,
ID?
Benji,
If it's a murder,
Pup,
why
and I are all
leave the
in
car? The evidence doesn't
one
add up.
Discord.
Free lesson, fellas. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
I was just saying to race that you, me, Pup, and
This is car
Nova are all
11K.
from one Discord.
The 415.
11K, your 415 is...
You're such a good little
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'm only a good dragon unless he acts nicely. Oh no, different Discord.
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way. There he is, officer.
Thank you, Benji, for banging me.
Don't make me chase you.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Exactly, he acts nicely, I'll be a bad dragon. Once I'm finished being kicked in the head. I'm losing my hat. No, stuff like that doesn't make me jump because I don't play with headset on.
Farewell, cruel world!
Well, shit. And clean up an aisle gutter. Can you identify the victim? Yes. His name is Kasplat. I don't see the notification until after. It just doesn't scare me. I can pretend to jump if it makes everyone feel better.
Watch what you're doing!
Well, because I just have the sound coming through my speakers, which goes into OBS, and then the microphone separate.
Open your eyes!
Okay, now I'm concerned with what Benji's talking about. Yeah, see, that's why I would have scared the ever-living shithead of you, Nova.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Is it now your mission to try and make me jump, Benji?
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room.
No, it's the
Please
creepy
come
itch.
in.
No, no shock collars.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
Shock collars are a little rude.
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember
Indeed,
everything
you
that
could,
can
Rafe.
about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
You'll be studying
course,
for a while,
officer.
Benji.
Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
But at least you get to get out of there.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Alienist Fontaine provides help to troubled vets. Mentally crippled soldiers find relief in clinical treatment. The 9 a.m. financial. Final. Travel safe, Benji.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So,
Yeah, a little
You're a
worried
friend
about
of
Benji
Courtney's.
observing.
Yes, Doctor.
Bye, Benji.
he seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Oh, look, drugs.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Definitely not going to forget that. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, it was certainly something over. Oh look, insta-hit. You did indeed group pretty well everybody at some point. $82.50 cash. Can we go back to those days? Dicks! Jesus fucking Christ. Of course you do that when I decide to put my headphones on.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Those dicks were slightly loud.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
I've only got one ear on. Well, yeah, of course.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Yeah, when did I become a plumber? Where the hell does this bit go? There. But yeah, would have been a slight issue with
So the pipe
some
missing
of the
from Mr.
people there.
Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Dun dun dun. With some of them, yeah, more than likely. I do have a Discord. Did I remember to set it up properly? Is the question. I did indeed. Huzzah. I remembered to do something.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Schools and investigations. Yeah, I probably should. Because I know Race made some clips when I was doing
Operator, give me dispatch.
Sniper Ghost Warrior 2.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
But yeah, Shannon definitely would have stabbed.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Damn, no need to slam the phone down. It's not even your phone.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Sign up for your social security number. Applications available at your local post office.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
It's always the wife.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs.
Yeah,
Black.
it gets a bit like that.
Your husband is
Noire.
missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
That change in mood.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
Indeed I can.
Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Bet, bring it.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Apparently I got that last part wrong.
Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Rank updated.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. All right. Where to?
Go to the bar. But yeah, my YouTube's just for all my VODs after streaming. Oh, that wasn't too long ago.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That's one heck of a Sunday. Tell the cook these
No, it's pretty easy to do it from Twitch to YouTube. As I said, like I do with all my VODs when I'm finished.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
He's a fucking Nigel.
I think Gregory Peck's my cook.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
LAPD.
My father says I'll never
Cole
be an
Phelps,
actress.
LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
You're right.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
I didn't know you were
Don't tell me
partnered
you
on
actually
YouTube.
believe this jerk off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
doesn't add up, Morgan.
You've got 2 out of 2 wrong.
Excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
Yeah, I thought about doing live streams and stuff on
opinion?
YouTube instead of
Tell
Twitch, but
Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian
I
stashed
don't like
in, he's
how
gotta go back there
YouTube
sometime.
system works. I do know that they apparently pay a bit better.
Sure left his drink in a hurry.
Fair enough.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Yeah, I got a bit. Oops. I've got about 70-ish videos on YouTube, and that's just mostly streams and video edit I put up. I've done like a music video edit for Sisters of Battle. No, you don't have to edit them. I don't edit mine. In fairness, that's probably why I don't get a lot of views on them.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Yep. It's more or less just to have a
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
better record of my streams. Really?
Let's check the place out. Come on.
But yeah, I just export them straight from Twitch to YouTube.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
You know, that's
Oh,
completely
come
fair.
on,
No?
Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Part 2. F. Morgan.
All right, let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Peekaboo.
Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him.
I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
For a big guy, he can certainly hack and run.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. Stop right there,
It's over, Adrian.
Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the melodrama?
I've met somebody in Seattle. She means everything to me.
Are they sleepless?
We were going to start a new life together.
Looks like she'll have to wait for you.
Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out, you're going to lose her too. I hope this broad was worth it.
Yeah, pretty sure Adrian ends up being sleepless in Seattle. I'm aware most people probably won't understand that reference.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
I think I might look at it. You're gonna try and buy some of my merch, are you? Is that what you mean?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, folks?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today.
I mean, that's a pretty valid point.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Will you get a cop with one of metal for solving all those things?
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him drive. Just screw it.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Oof. Jacob's backyard, 2 p.m. And we're only just starting work?
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan.
Hey, Jim boy.
Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
How's it going? Thank you again for the art.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Rawr. And I'm always a good little dragon, right? Well, welcome in, you two. Hope you're doing well.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
$15 registration.
Empty.
Well, spare tire's gone. She's up on bricks.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Well, maybe we were looking for amateurs. It's a spanner.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
That's right, they call them combination wrenches over there. Yeah, right. I can only imagine your pillow would be hot. Oh, if it is a newer model phone, they do actually have a stop charge built in.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I certainly don't like warm pillows. But yeah, with like my Samsung, it is a few years old. It's got the fast charge, and once it's fully charged, it turns off most of the power and just lets a little bit trickle through. But you know, you're lucky.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always
Stickball?
asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
I've never actually heard of an Honor X6. Might have to look into that later.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
I think he's a bit of a racist.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So
Yeah.
what if I took a look around that
Thought you had
car?
your bastard.
You can't be accusing me of nothing.
I don't accuse you of everything.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
I don't believe him.
looked like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Well, there is tires missing, so it's technically the true. Oh no, they took the number plates.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacob dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
1947 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of names.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Just a reminder that I am partnered with Dubby. They are a sugar-free, jitter-free energy drink company that you just add into water and away you go. If you use code Aurora72, you get 10% off store-wide. If you go through that link. I miss the old days with the old police telephones.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
God damn it, Race.
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thank you for the coffin dance.
Can you get a
Race.
message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Even though it's scared the ever-living
We can visit
shit
the
out of me.
Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
So Valdez reported in the young fella missing.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'd love to see more of these old cars driving around.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Yeah, we're here. Calm down.
I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H?
The hell is Preparation H?
Ooh-wee! Benny's give me speed.
Of course you do. Damn, dude.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
Dicks! Jesus Christ. Thank you for the dicks. Thank you for starting a hype train.
Really need to lay off the pills.
I don't remember how to fight. Dicks! Oh, Jesus. You guys are 18% of the way through level 1 hype train. Thank you guys so much. Jesus Christ. Indeed you guys are. Thank you, Nova, for the 156 bits. Apparently I just gotta click and that's how I punch. Thank you, Wraith, for gifting a sub to Rhea. %59% of the way through level 1. You're really going to try for level 2, aren't you? Thank you, Nova, for the 202 bits. All the bits you have. Well, thank you, Nova. Thank you, Rafe, for gifting a sub to Coles. Now, level 2 hype train. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, it's all greatly appreciated, but what am I going to do with you lot? That's you done now that you got to 3% of level 2? Give me 2 seconds, I've got to sort something. Yeah, we would need more people, but I'm doing my best. Dicks! For God's sake. You just love giving me dicks, don't you? I've switched over to a controller to see if I can actually fight. God's sake. I don't know about actually launching dicks at me, but I am going to set it up so you can throw stuff at me. You can throw bits and whatnot. But yes, you do love throwing your dicks at me.
Alright. Dance.
Oh, there we go. Had to lock on. Oh, Jesus. I would imagine there would be a fair amount of bits. Welcome back, Nova.
Always ready to serve you with first-rate automotive gas and oil products. And you can rest assured knowing that Elko gasoline is the power that...
It'll just be something else I'll have to look into, Race.
Take this left. ...than any other diesel gasoline. Drive into your Elko station tomorrow and ask them to win $100 and give your automobile the quality and experience that motorists trust. A smoother ride with no engine knock. Elko brand gasoline
level 1
and Elko brand automotive.
train done and 2% of... 6% of level 2. guys enjoy your sub-train emotes.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
It's the first hype train I've had since I've started streaming, and you guys get us straight to level 2. Oh, that was a jump.
Look out!
I know you guys do know that. It's the emotes you got from the hype train race. That first one's adorable.
Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off-speed help. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Yeah, I haven't set my own for a hype train. I don't even know if I can. I am still working on getting new emotes.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
I don't like him. Although I wonder if he knows anyone with the last names Huey and Louie.
Keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Goddamn car salesman. We don't need a car.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
It's 3/4 inch. Oh, it's using Imperial. We've got to sort them to see which ones are missing, even though we know. It's the 1/2 inch. I can never understand tool inches.
That's not right.
Technically,
One
yes.
left.
Because the lazy bastard couldn't do it himself.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Incidental.
It's a spark plug. Although the last time I had a spark plug that looked like that,
I doubt it.
I had no piston rings left in the motor.
Nope.
Oh, the car was still running. I had it for about 4 years. Most of that without piston rings. Multiple trips to Brisbane and back. Stop.
Circumstantial.
Hammer time.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
Yeah, basically. That was my old Civic. I loved that car. I did try to rebuild it, but ended up giving up in the
If you
end.
don't mind, we have a few questions.
It's going to cost more than what the car was worth. Although I did consider putting a Type R motor in it.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He
You know,
sure as
Nova's
hell
got
isn't
first.
here.
513 bits.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Damn, he's got a big ass.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Is it though?
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
It's not that hard to keep an eye on it, it's just there.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Yeah. Go to Central.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie as a color. Look what we have now. Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's the cop from the news.
Yeah, so the first 50 people that subscribe will get gifted a subscription. It gets the first badge, and that's the founder's badge.
Think the Vice Boys get any on the side?
Do I need to find someone to look after my union? What the hell is the LAPD up to these days?
They'll never find out.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr.
One of these
Valdez.
ones.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Oh, got that one wrong.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence.
Consular General.
I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Had you met the kid before?
I have seen him when the car was previously serviced, but he was not impertinent enough to address me on that occasion.
Jesus. He's a bit of a
I'll be
dick.
talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
He obviously knows more, I just apparently suck at interrogating.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Yeah, keep him for a little longer, why not?
You know the way. We can drive.
Where are we going?
"103 Apartment 3.
ATI features the best live program.
At least it skips the damn radio.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted? What the hell is this guy doing?
And solved a big case and got promoted, and yet here we are. It was in apartment 3, but I just thought we'd check anyway. FBI, open up!
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Oh, old-timey police work.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Wouldn't get away with saying broad these days.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a
Are we?
good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Are we wrong?
Unless you help us here, Anna, you're
It's
the little
difficult to tell
one
whether
we've
it's
seen
the
Papa
suspect
for a
vehicle
very
from the
long
scene.
time.
Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
No, go in the kitchen.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Yeah, she wasn't very smart on that, was she? Have a look in the shed. Oh, look. Number plates.
Diplomatic license plates.
Ooh, he fucked up.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
It looks like Packard wheels there. Is that just a hammer? It's just a hammer.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I don't think anything here is. Apart from the number plate. It's just
this is going to help us.
Old chisel. Well, look, Packard wheels.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Whatever crime he is actually guilty of, he's not very clever at hiding it.
Seems irrelevant. Doesn't look like anything.
I don't even know what that is.
Very good to me.
It's a list.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
Damn.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Yay, achievement.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Oh, I know what he put in there.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel.
You're such a
I know
little
nothing of these
dragon,
car
Daddy.
parts.
I'm always a good little dragon. That's just not so little.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Star
I did indeed.
That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
I have messages to prove so. Why are the doors only open one way?
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Not currently.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Cola King is the
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
No, don't worry
There's
about
the
it,
red
Nova.
Ford. That's Delgado right there.
But no, Wraith, it didn't.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Rude.
Getting away! Quick as we shut one of these races off, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a bench. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. You're gonna lose it.
Turn the flaming siren off. Okay, apparently the game doesn't like water very much. Get back in.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Did you bonk me?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
How dare you bonk me?
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
When you yous were in the market for a year, I would have just contemplated selling mine to yous.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
I'm guessing Liberty's when they're let free. Oh, yeah.
Good job, Kelso.
Not getting rid of the pulsar yet.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
No, it's here, Black Spider, isn't it?
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank.
Of course it's still going
He doesn't
strong.
have
It's
what
a
it
pulsar.
takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Although now I can tell you the story about how I got to drive a Tesla. Yeah. Oh shit. If they scrape him up in the next 5 seconds, he's good eating.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I say we bust
I can
in
now
there and
see
find
the appeal
goddamn evidence.
of why people are getting Teslas. Not the environmental saving side, that
Isn't he the
I
cop they've
never
been
understand
talking
that
about on
side.
the radio? Want another common
But the power side. I've only done that to one car.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
And he still confessed. I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time for talking.
No, it's a guy that comes to town every now and then.
Can you
For
drive to
work.
this one?
Yeah, because he's got a higher up
Looks
position
like
at
the DA is going to
ANZ.
press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
And I've met up
I'll
with
speak
him
to the DA.
a couple of times before.
I don't know, Cole. She's an
Let
easy
me know
make,
he's in
and the
town.
DA likes
He just goes,
her.
oh, by the way, I have a new car.
I'll convince him to let me.
And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Didn't tell me what it was. So I went there, met up with him. It's where the Twinkie story then comes into it. And afterwards we were talking about computers and cars and whatnot. And he just goes, oh, that Tesla out front's mine. I just dropped 75 grand on it. And I've only had it for 3 weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. And then he just turns to me and goes, do you want to drive it? And then he got upset with me because I didn't put my foot flat.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street.
I didn't
Car hit over there. And he
make
ended
him a
up here.
Twinkie to
Head-on
drive his
impact by the
Tesla.
look of it.
Have you canvassed the
I
area?
made him a Twinkie
The
and
only one
then
with
he
anything
offered
useful to contribute is
for
the
me
young
to
lady
drive the
over
Tesla.
there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Yep. Joys of being me, apparently.
So the driver managed to brake before
No,
the
I'm a good
impact.
little dragon. Don't know what you're talking about.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
We are indeed.
Body
I can
traveled
send
a
you
good 20 feet.
screenshots of messages he sent me. It's quite funny.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk. I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Twinkie messages.
Addison has life insurance.
I'm never going to send you a Twinkie in the mail. Welcome back, Benji. And I mean the actual edible Twinkie. Oh, well, that's no fun. I could have sent you Twinkie mail. Oh, I'm gonna make so many jokes out of that now. And what do you mean on both counts?
We can notify next of kin.
Rar. Can I stop playing with the dead body now?
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy.
Yeah, he got hit and
Looking him over
exploded in
now,
a strawberry
I'd say he
jam.
died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
A car with a prominent hood ornament. Back in these days, that's most cars. Okay, we can stop talking about Twinkies now.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
And for those that have seen it, whether it's Discord, my Twitter, or Blue Sky, I have put up some artwork there thanks to Jim Boy.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
But yes, does remind you of Zombieland.
And what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tallahassee?
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
She seems to know our cars. A little too much.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
So I'm guessing you're not much of a fan of Twinkies, Benji.
Tell me more about the argument.
I actually quite enjoy the
Well,
sponge cake.
there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Oh, damn.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think
Huzzah.
so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
I haven't put it in my Discord yet, Wraith.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Yeah, well, that's fair, Benji. I mean, they're not for everyone. Yeah, give me 2 seconds, Race, and I'll put it in there for you.
No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business.
Yeah, we're slowly getting more and more American snacks here. Although I don't think I've ever tried Pop-Tart, from memory.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
No, if I find any here, I'll give them a go.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I'm down for trying new foods.
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside.
He's
It
so
was pretty
adorable.
ugly.
With his leg warmers and all. Oh, and Nova, I do have a clips section in the Discord.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was
fair enough,
special,
right?
but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife.
Those
She didn't
sorts of
seem
videos
too
do
interested
seem to
in
be
the
popular.
booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Yeah, I thought I got
Thanks
that
for your
one
help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Oh, it won't stop raining for you, Legend Boy. Shrink to the stars promises mental breakthrough. Speaking of going to the stars, did anybody else see the whole furry going to space thing? He was the first furry, the first one to go up with a parent, and the youngest astronaut.
Courtney,
Yeah, furry went into space.
have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
No, he's about my age, right?
It would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums.
I don't know if Wraith would know him, but does anybody else know Meep's Kitten?
Chance to help them.
On Twitch?
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry.
And it's not Flat Earth anymore, Jim Boy. It's Hot Dog.
Part of being a physician, Courtney.
But yeah, Meeps is the one that went up into space. Yeah, fuck Jesus. And they've given new meaning to the whole
Operator, give me R&I.
meme of I'll send you to Jesus.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
I'm guessing an SR-71 is a
Possible
rocket.
make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Oh, it's a blackbird. But yes, Wraith, it would be. You see, I don't know it as an SR-71, I just know it as a blackbird. So, I guess that's on me. God, I don't want to be in the parking lot. That was the big black one that had the red stripe going around the top of it, wasn't it? Or is that a different one?
You know the way. You can drive. So where do you want to go?
Aren't we already at Ray's Cafe?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're not too worried about spelling in here. Most of us will understand it. Patterson residence, 4:42 a.m. Jesus Christ. Who's awake at 20 to 5 in the morning?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
I'll have a look in a second. But yeah, I'm from Australia, Jim boy. And Wraith, I know you're up at that hour because of work. I'm usually only going to bed at that time.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car. Now
Wraith
he's
is
dead.
also from Australia.
What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be
So
too
Benji.
upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister?
Yeah, it's always an
I think
upside
it's
down
about
accent.
time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg
I...
your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
One day we will do, Benji,
Lester
yeah.
lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends.
So
Good
you're
friends.
in
You expect me to believe that?
UK, Jim boy?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't
Australia
this worked
doesn't
out
exist.
well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Most people call us New Zealand. How much does NASA? NASA doesn't pay us enough.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Oh yeah, you're in Wales, aren't you?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course. and
It's like
when we got
Australia,
in, He
but more
suggested
empty.
I earn the money on my back to get a mistake.
Oh, it's like space, but more empty.
That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
We also invented
leaving,
Wi-Fi,
Lorna,
but we
but
have
this doesn't add up.
some of the worst internet
Keeping an
possible.
eye on you. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I don't like her. I
I'm
like
out of
him
here,
even less.
Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the
But
driver
yes,
and
lots
the
of
widow,
empty.
I say we start dealing with the facts.
That
Cole
is true,
Phelps,
Jim boy.
badge
That is true.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
I mean, technically, Vegemite is
Detective from the coroner.
just
Message
Marmite.
reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Tim Tam's just a chocolate biscuit. Which reminds me, I've got to keep arguing with people about sending them Tim Tams. No, I don't think I have heard of that, Jim boy. Yeah, I'll give them a watch. They're on YouTube. And Race, you know me. You know I'll poke holes in any theory. I'm on my side. I am my own side. I don't even know if I'd be able to think of any movie plot holes that I would know.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
I know a lot of things that aren't accurate in movies.
Yes. It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it. You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Yeah, pretty much. Nothing could change.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Got the driving this thing. Swear to Christ.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Why am I laying into his wheel arches? I'm not going to be able to pit maneuvering.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Oh, let's
Let
take
that
you back
asshole
on
get away.
motorsports days. So Continentals are tough.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Put your hands in the air!
Yeah, Australia can't really talk about losing fights.
Rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere.
Right, alright. We'll catch you
There's
later.
nothing
Thanks
I
again
could
for
do
helping with the
about
hype
it.
train.
Why didn't you stop?
Such a good little
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is
Different race.
dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
You and you yelling your dicks at me.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if we talk about wars Australia's lost, I'm pretty sure Benji would know where I'm going with this.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, okay, you already know. It's my favourite part of Australian history. It's the fact that we lost against a flightless bird. Yeah, don't worry about any of the bush rangers or anything like that. Birds.
You're a goddamn menace!
The other bit that I enjoy is...
Citizen reports a 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code
I
3.
don't remember where it was.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K
The Australian soldiers got a wee bit drunk and then went and stole a tank from No Man's Land.
Money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes.
You shook it.
Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
What, the soldiers getting drunk and stealing a tank?
What are we waiting for?
I may also be remembering it a little bit wrong, but that's what I remember of it. I don't remember where it was or what it was. I do like this guy.
Stop here. We're making a break for it on foot.
I better not shoot them, I'll get in trouble. Oh well. Yeah, there you go. I did remember it correctly.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Yeah, don't you just love the Australians?
You're behind the wheel.
All right. Where to?
Well, that's right, I still got places to go to. Whoops.
Because no public carrier will accept it for transportation.
Odd Man Out, premiere tonight. Pretty flash for a morgue. Even back in the, what was it, 50s, 60s?
You are a modest little person with much to be modest about.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Right, Jim boy.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
Jesus
so
Christ.
The hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But The trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene.
Well,
We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
Give me a second, Aaron. Yeah, I played it ages ago on console and then just had it sitting in Steam for a while. I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna stream it. Because I quite enjoy it for an older Rockstar game.
Well, there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
He didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know where I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a
I
murder
actually think it's still going pretty cheap on Steam. I do actually wish they'd make either an updated version or a number 2 to this game.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So remember, one of the cases you do is actually the Black Dahlia murder. I remember that one. Go search these trash cans. Oh, looky here.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
I'm assuming I was probably meant to find that in the first place.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Leroy here. I suppose it's Ray's Cafe, isn't it?
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Oh shit.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
It's too late, Sabo.
Stop or I
Could be
will
a
shoot!
deal, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
It's, oh, I'd done it without murdering anyone else.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I know how to be a cop. Odio.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
No, another stolen vehicle.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole?
Apparently we don't go that way.
I don't believe it.
This way.
Can you drive to this one?
I like making them partner drive.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
They just mentioned Dahlia.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front page.
Is this going to be a matter of convenience?
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him.
Like you were walking up with so much swagger and then had to run back to
Remember,
the car.
we need them healthy enough to answer questions.
Still alive.
1247,
but
Detective
wounded.
Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Laying into his wheel arches. What more do you want me to do?
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
You have a gun, you could shoot the damn wheel.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get brakes
Yeah,
out of
sure.
the car now. I'll call it in.
That's why we were following you.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Did he not hear the siren?
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Except all that's empty.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky-backy in the glove compartment.
How
Oh,
much?
Jesus, that's
One
an old
reefer.
term.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble.
Fucking wacky backy.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We will be checking.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit,
Yes,
Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Don't care.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Parks blocking the street. It's fine.
For what? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Ain't that the truth? Goddamn politicians.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be in it.
Shit.
Ah, you're gonna kill someone!
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes, I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from
I think
there.
I single-handedly
Unless his
won
daddy
the
plays
war.
golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't.
NCI Radio reminds you to immunize your child today. Only with your help and eternal vigilance can these diseases be eradicated. Delicious and creamy Spencer's Root Beer is your producer of this special broadcast.
Look how far away is this dealership?
Every day, Spencer's Root Beer provides you with a front row seat to America's favorite radio entertainment.
Why does LA have to be so big?
Stands in the glass and on the top. Smooth as silk. There's no need to put up with flavorless wartime brands. 8 out of 10 say Spencer's taste.
I think I crashed. Probably wouldn't if I hadn't done the energy. Yes, I am going to keep plugging it as much as possible.
Not another step.
The partnership pays
I
me.
have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Ooh, Buick Century.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say.
I'm over talking to him. But yeah, W Energy's a energy drink company. Mix it with some water, away you go. No sugars, no jitters. Caffeine and good for you.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
What is a Fraser 670? 47. Marquee Printing Company, eh?
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Yeah, you paid under $2.50 for it. That's not bad.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Don't tempt me to shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Not
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
So far, this guy's been pretty easy.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
That's a lie.
You're lying, Coombs. You knew the car was stolen.
You have some sort of crystal ball tucked in your jacket that can help you prove it? You should try rubbing some oil on that hard head of yours. Are we done here?
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please.
You have
Can
a
we let
pleasant
him?
day, Mr. Combs.
I want to shoot someone.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
APV. All I can think of is armed, potentially something. No idea.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Okay.
Thanks, ma'am.
Still not sure what an APB stands for. I know what a bolo is.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in.
Selling
for
cars
myself.
turns you into
Doesn't
one.
matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
One is one of the finest jewels in
Still not sure what you meant by ODO, Benji. Otto.
potential.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
Well, of course.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Square foot palaces on full half-acre blocks.
You can drive.
So where you want to go?
Go to the Marquee printing station.
Bradshaw 2215.
Did I say printing station and printing company? Open 9 AM to 5 PM.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
Lightfall.
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Sus.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
He did say not recently.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Okay, so I can't open it. You good to go or what?
Go bug someone else, huh?
Second rude.
You're behind the wheel. Where are we going?
Okay, so there's still something here. But what? Don't mind me. I'm assuming I'll have to come back here and find it. Meep.
You know the way. We can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Of course we do. I don't know, do we?
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
I want to make
Just a little strange that they have legit
We ran
papers.
the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple. You getting hungry or something? You can't go back to sleep. That's correct.
Where's interview room 2?
That's the guy.
This way.
I hear he's an honest cop. Now, there's an oxymoron for you.
Crummy bastard.
Fucking what?
James Velasco?
How dare?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
So we've got Chevy 4-cylinder.
I never fired a gun.
And look, the back of it's blank.
I'm out of here.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a 2-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my
That was
partner
wrong.
here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Oh, damn.
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Mm.
Come on, Velasco.
That was
You
wrong.
must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
Still going for the maximum. Damn.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
We've already been there.
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Less than a minute down the street, huh?
Didn't the cop who won a medal in the South Hall case?
Say, can I borrow some of that mascara?
Probably should have just taken the car,
Only a writer, so you can't really help.
honestly.
If that heel won't buy me something nice, I'll buy you something good.
Excuse me, sir. No, okay. No, I was just getting here anyhow. Western Union. She's going to try and cash a check, isn't she?
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. It's quite a lot of money.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Hair shirt?
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Calm down, Gene. Just tell me why you sold
I think I
the
got
car.
that one wrong.
You're sweet. You really are. But just get the fuck out of my way.
Hey, language.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Oh, she fucked up.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it.
Nope.
Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
That too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please.
Bigelow.
What have I got to do?
Help me out here, Gene.
I can help you out. How about the Catholic solution? A nice boy like you would have never tried that. Let me go and you can do it to me. How about it, huh?
Damn.
Any working girl will charge a C-note for that.
As much as that? Sounds on the high side to me, Cole. The car's outside.
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
I'm actually glad I got that one wrong so we could hear that. Holy Jesus. That was interesting.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
The only place I can do, back to the Marquee printing office. Can't believe she's trying to
Used
bribe
to
a
getting
cop
her
with
own
sex.
way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting something.
It's always the blondes.
I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining the food.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
You wouldn't have such a headache if you didn't take so many.
Oh my god, dude. Roller kill fast. Insect spray. I reckon this guy's involved.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball. Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
He answered that rather quick.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Give me your records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you.
He's full of doubt.
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
It's not that irregular, it's cops.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
What we got? Was it he on the 14th? Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
S. Bigelow.
Can you drive to this one?
Someone else.
Fine.
Okay, there's still something at Marquee Printing Company. But what? That is the question. We shall never know.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Well, hurry up, my dude. You couldn't have just walked around the box. Oh, look, cars.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cop!
My goodness!
Oh, the aiming is not great.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Oh, aiming is not great. Oops. My bad.
I need cover!
Throw out the guns.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Too exposed!
Stay down.
New bombs casually full of bullet holes. And can't hit the broadside of bomb.
I heard something.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Look.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
So is that here or is that more? Oh, look.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Got the achievement for it.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Pretty sure he's lying.
Don't lie to me. I'm not in the mood for any more lies.
The slips are the real deal, and I order them from Marquis. I want a mouthpiece. The organization employs a very good one. Does a great job of keeping Mickey C out on the streets.
Whether you give up your bosses or
Bullshit.
not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Your guy still shot at me. That's what I thought. Now we gotta go get Lightfall. Oh, that was the back entrance.
You're behind the wheel.
So, where do you want to go?
Back to the printing company.
KTI radio.
What a mess. Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, we shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah.
Especially when he's surrounded by evidence. You know, guys like Bigelow spend so much time...
Anyway, we're just gonna skip that bit. Pacific Electric. That's a train. Oh, he's in trouble. We pulled out front. Actually in a car park for once. Where did the other guy go?
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
So's my patience.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Your money and influence are worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, detective. You'll get
Sure,
nothing
big
from
lie.
me.
God damn it.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Oh well, DA's problem now.
Now, where shall I start? With the two GTA suspects we had to let walk free? Or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease? You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations.
Oh, shut up. Still missed a clue somewhere. I know there's achievements for getting like 5 stars in those things. For closing the cases, but yeah, I ain't ever gonna do that. Fallen idol. Well shot.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Skyline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Coroner says it's gonna be at least a week to get an ID.
See you later, fellas.
Well, that is where I'm going to end stream for tonight. Oh, nothing's cooperating. Just raid into Keat Fox. They're playing some Fortnite. Thank you everyone for joining in. And we shall see you all next time. Drago out.